Hi, well, you all. This is CHILIZ CHZ. Just going to dive into CHILIZ. The ticker is CHZ versus USDT. I'm going to be trying quick because I'm trying to roll loads of updates out today. So basically, we've had a double top here, a descending triangle. We've carried out a correction. We've come down. We've created a low, and now we're starting to reverse the trend, just like we did in this correction just there. We got overextended. We rolled over. We found a base level of support before we started to pick up. Got back above the EMAs on the daily. Created the bullish cross down here on the daily time frame, and from that point just there, you buy and go to the beat signal. Look, overextension, correction. Base, reversal pattern, hold of support, see you later alligator, last leg up, wave up in the bull market right there. Okay, so create this foundation, basically a big descending triangle. You lost support, you came down, you created a low right there, you bottomed out, beautiful reversal pattern as a double bottom just there, got back above the EMAs, created the bullish cross, okay, the buy and go to the beat signal, and as you can see at that point you got a little bit extended, the market was really FOMO, came back to support, fantastic opportunity to enter CHILIZ just there at that point on the bullish cross, the buy and go to the beat signal. From there, boom, 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 see you later. And that is where the majority of you have bought, okay, this wave here, this massive monster wave, this parabolic meteoric rise for CHILIZ just there. This is what you've bought into. I know you have, because a lot of you come to the channel at this point, and I did say to you all the way here, buy big green candles, get big red dildos, and this is exactly what you've got right now for CHILIZ. But what you've done here, you've created a beautiful level of support, as you did in this correction, beautiful level of support, and what you're on the cusp of right now, okay, look, you got your death cross here on the daily, just there, death cross, sell and go to the beat signal, you created a bottom, you created a low, and right now you're on the cusp of creating, and I think you may have already been creating it today, to be honest with you. You're on the cusp of creating this beautiful buy and go to the beat signal from CHILIZ CHZ just there. Now, this is where the yellow line comes above the 55. It doesn't happen every day, and when it does, it's an absolute golden opportunity. But like I said to you, I wouldn't necessarily FOMO in here for CHILIZ, okay? I do see more potential upside, but I do think that you might have a bit of a correction. I could be wrong, because there is a level of resistance that I'm going to show you in a moment. If you break, you've got a massive surge to the upside here for CHILIZ, where you could see something like this. It absolutely explodes. But I just want to remind you here, you went through this corrective phase just here, you double bottomed, you broke through the daily EMAs, which is exactly what you're doing right now. You came up, you created a bullish cross, but what did you do? You rolled back to its support. Not financial advice, but for those of you looking to get into this trade for CHILIZ, I would definitely wait for a confirmation of this break, because this can flip. I'm going to be transparent with you. If this flips right here and rolls over and you lose these lows here, that's your bear market, okay? This is the corrective phase of a bull market right now. You come up, got overextended, anyone can see that. Boom, 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 boom. Carried out a correction. You found a base level of support. You're coming back up. You're holding the 20 in the 55 EMA on the daily. Bullish. You're reversing the trend. Look, downtrend, break the trend, new friend, okay? You're in an uptrend now, so providing you can hold this, you're looking good for potential upside here and a full recovery and a price extension up there for CHILIZ. Now what I would do, like I said to you, is wait for a rollback and the confirmation of support on this EMA just there on the 20, because you're going to drag it, the yellow line, over the 55 here, creating a bullish cross over the next day or so, potentially today. Now at that point when you see a rollover, because it works in waveforms, look, waveforms, it works in waveform, comes back, that's your entry point. You could be looking at a fantastic trade here for CHILIZ moving forward, providing it holds it, and it is all a big if. I'm not going to disillusion you, but we have got a potential breakout target here. I've already gone through this with you in a previous video, but I'm just going to show you. Look, because you've been making high lows down here, which is a trend reversal pattern. Look, a low, low, high, low. You reverse the trend just there. You're creating a massive ascending triangle, which is a bullish continuation pattern. You've bottomed out effectively, just like you did down there in that previous correction that I've shown you. If you can come up and break this level of resistance just there, and I'll give you the exact target here, okay? If you do come up, and this is what I mean about just wait for the break. You can wait for the break if you want to get involved. If you come up and you see CHILIZ break this level of resistance just there, this ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern, if you see it break 034041, then you're looking at a potential whopping trade here. I'm just going to draw this in so you can see this, okay? So effectively some kind of big symmetrical ascending triangle just there, for CHILIZ. You're not completely out of it, I'll be honest with you, look, because you're still in the triangle, and you could come up and do something like this, come up, get rejected, roll back and continue to trade within it, but eventually, it is a bullish pattern. You break out of the target and come up, okay? But equally, you know, you're fully aware this is a 68% chance of a break to the upside and a 32% chance of a break to the downside. Now, if you do come up here and you get rejected at this 034 and you start to roll back, this is where you could find support on the 20 EMA here, which is a bullish scenario, because if you continue to hold the support of the 20 EMA, it's going to force you up, and it's going to contribute to you testing this as resistance and breaking you out of here, because you're continuing to hold the EMAs in an uptrend. Okay, so this is what you do when you get back above the EMAs on the daily. You're in an uptrend. Okay, so this is looking good. It's looking good. Now, what I would do, not financial advice, okay, but if you do start to come up now and you get a super bullish move here for CHILIZ, you do come up and you break this level of resistance, you've got a breakout target, okay, and that breakout target is from there to there. You have your ascending triangle, and this is where you could see a beautiful little upside pump for CHILIZ up to 52 cents, and from that break of resistance just there, you know, at any point when it comes, that's a 51% long opportunity. But, you know, I wish I could say with confidence that it was going to do that. But for me, you might run into this level of resistance, start to roll back, okay? This is where you're going to hit the EMA, hopefully old EMAs. It's going to create you up. You're going to create another sort of ascending triangle. Do you see this? Within a triangle, which is bullish. Break out of that, boom. You're onwards and upwards here for CHILIZ, okay, and you're potentially going to get to all targets, because the technical break of this ascending triangle is above the golden ratio just there, okay. That's the golden ratio at 0.48 cents. You're getting above the dead cat bounce scenario as well, because you come down and retrace the dead cat bounce and continue with the trend. You're fully aware of that, yeah? So that's an impulsive wave continuation. So right now you are in a technical target, essentially about to break out of it, okay. It's looking good, but you're not completely out the woods. I'm not going to disillusion you, okay? So if you do break the level of resistance just here of this ascending triangle, you've got a technical target of 52 cents, which would bring you up above the golden ratio, which creates the high probability of creating something called a reversal wave here instead of a retracement. Hit the 50, come back down. Do you see that? Or even come up and hit the golden ratio and back down. The technical target takes you above the golden ratio, and it's a higher probability of creating this reversal wave to the upside, where you could see the potential for a $2.80 price tag for CHILIZ. Okay, so from here right now, if it was to do that and break them levels of resistance, you know, you could be looking at a beautiful upside here for CHILIZ of around about, let's have a look, 707% for CHILIZ, the CHILIZ token. So that's good, you know, and at that point, you know, the party would get started again for CHILIZ. You potentially come up there, retrace before continuation of the bull run in this crypto cycle that we're going through. And just remember, okay, you know, you buy big green candles, you get big red dildos. Remember that, okay? And the markets work in waveforms. Like I said to you, waveforms, look, wave, 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 you know, before you enter that sort of bear market right there. So what I'm going to do, and I've been doing it with a lot of the videos as well, is showing the bear market scenario and the price tag if you do enter a bear market right here, okay. So in my opinion, CHILIZ can't afford to go any lower than this, because if you start to go lower than this, you're confirming the bear, okay. So you're not in a bear market in a minute, you're in a corrective phase of a bull market. You're looking to come up and break key levels of resistance. You're creating some beautiful little reversal patterns here within itself. You're getting back above a daily 20 EMA. You're creating a bullish cross. This is bullish, okay. It's good. It's good. This is a recovery confirmation, but you're not completely out of the woods. If you do start to roll and you lose 0.61207, that's your bear market right there, okay. That's confirmation of a bear market at that point, and you will not come any higher. You won't be looking at these impulsive waves up, and you're looking at a bear market and a low. And from there I'm going to show you exactly where that low is for CHILIZ. Now, alt's correct roughly 95% in bear markets. So there's your low on that previous swing high just there. Do you see that? Put that in. That's your previous swing high down there. Do you see that? Look. So that's your bear market low, 0.3 cents in a bear market, and that's a multi-year target. Okay, if this is the cycle top and this is the loss of support, that's your bear market bottom, and that takes years to get there. It doesn't happen overnight, just so you're aware. That's your 95% bear market bottom, which is down there at 0.30, okay, which would, from this point, if you lost that level of support, offer a fantastic short opportunity of around about 79% on CHILIZ moving forward. Now, if we do go on from here, okay, it is all a big if as well, but so far, you know, we're looking good for continuation, providing we can break out these levels of resistance for CHILIZ. You are looking at a continuation, okay. So if you can now go on and you break these levels of resistance above, and you actually get to the technical target of 1618, which is $2.81, where, you know, we could do something like this. You could do something, look, you're here now, this is, you're having this correction right here, look, Okay, you come up, you break the high, you get to the 161, which is just here. Yeah, so that's the same target as that effectively. Look, come up 161, you retrace, and then you have the parabolic run. This is what could happen for Chiliz. This is what take you up to them $5, $10 price appreciation. Who knows? But this is the next impulsive wave up. If you do enter the bear there, okay, so I'm going to be thorough with you here. If you do enter the bear there and not here, and you lose this level of support just here at 16, then your bear market bottom at that point is if you start to retrace and you lose this high support. At that point I will potentially say, yeah, you're losing a key level support. You know, you're not resting on a previous swing high. You're creating bearish patterns here. You're looking at ABC correction. You enter in a bear market. This is where you have a 95% correction for Chiliz, and it's potentially where you're going to come down, and you're looking at that, sort of resting on that previous swing high down there at 0.6 cents. So that's your bear market bottom scenario if this is the cycle top in this bull market. So yeah, I hope I've been through with you there, but so far so good. It's starting to pick up a little bit here. You're making the high lows, which is always good to see, you know, just like here, you know, a trend reversal, a low, a low, a low, a low. You're rolling over, you're running out of steam in the buying pressure, and here a high, a high, a high, a lower high effectively. You're reversing a trend. Just as you reverse the trend here, you came lower, you're reversing a trend here, and you're starting to go higher, okay? But what you need to see here are the higher highs to back up this reversal of trend. You know, you're putting pressure on the break here. Do you understand that? Get the break. See you later, alligator. You're looking at continuation here in the bull run, getting above these key levels of resistance right there, which I've given you, okay? I hope that was thorough for you, and answered a lot of questions that I've been getting across the channel here for Chiliz. I'll try and update you as best I can on this. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.